What is going on, guys? So Donna here with Elev8ted Gaming, and I just want to bring you a quick video on our server event today. Some of the upcoming stuff we have and a new server that we just opened up today. So first of all, let's get to the event we had today. We had a 5-hour PvP event in both of our Max Buff and Survivor Island servers. It did go pretty well. There has been a little bit of complaining, but I think that's going to be with pretty much any event you do. Somebody's not going to feel that it was fair. So anyways, the way we did our PvP event is we launched it live at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. No admins were allowed to raid. However, our moderators, they built their own bases and they were allowed to do so. And actually, a lot of people died today. I'll just put it that way. But overall, I think it went really well, and we plan on doing it again this same time next month, 4 weeks from now. Is what we have in the schedule, and we've already been harassed about making it sooner, but I kind of want to make sure we have enough time for everybody to rebuild and get everybody's input on how it went. And the original idea of this event was not to try to wipe people out. It was to try to raid their resources and not kill all their stuff. Obviously, with every event, it did not go quite that way. But we're going to try to push it in that direction. That way we don't have as much grieving from the server about dinos getting killed and stuff like that, because that's not what we had intended for. Obviously people have personal issues with others in any game server, and they want to take that anger out when they get a chance. So some of them did so, and you know, we caught a little bit of grief over it. But we're going to try to push it in the direction of just looting, raiding resources, trying to be a better raider than the next guy, and trying to beat some defensive systems. So yeah, as far as our upcoming events, this is what we have got planned right now. We have a admin loot drop event for next Saturday, the 16th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Now what that event's going to be is, I've actually done this before. I will basically make a storage chest. I will hide it somewhere on the map, and I'll give out some hints to where it's at until somebody finds it. And we'll do that about 7 or 8 times, maybe up to 10 times, I don't know. But we'll basically be putting resources, blueprints, maybe some bombs, some amber items, extra stuff that we have that we don't need, that newer players and maybe some other players can benefit from. We've also actually got quite a bit of server feedback on that, with people also wanting to donate stuff into those loot drops. So it makes it fun for everybody, and that's kind of what we're hoping to do with that. All these times are hard times for Max Buff server. I've still got to talk to my server admin on Survivor Island to make sure all these times work good for him. We may make a new list just for that server, for what he's comfortable with doing. Alright, so up next, 2 weeks from now, we have a Tribe War event. Now what that's going to be is, we're going to get as many tribes as we can to compete. But basically it'll be, you know, tribe on tribe. It doesn't, you know, you have up to 10 players available in a tribe. So if you've got 10 guys versus 10 guys, or 10 guys versus 6, or 5 versus 5, whatever you want to do, we're just going to have a war, and whoever wins that war, we're going to build a little course or an arena, a little battle zone, and whoever wins will get a prize. So that's what we intend on doing with the Tribe War event. Then we're going to have a Raid the Admin event 3 weeks from now, which will be the 2nd of March at 4 p.m. And that event is going to be, we're basically going to build a base, and we're going to put some defensive systems up and see if you guys can get into it and get the loot that's on the inside. So that's what that'll be. Kind of like a little training course for the PvP event. And up next, we have the PvP event like we had today. It'll be same time, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, and it'll be on March 9th. So that is what we've got going on with that. Let's hop back in the game here. And give me just a second. I got to load back up. And I'm going to show you guys the new server we just dropped today. So right now we have 2 PVX medium servers. We have Survivor Island and Max Buff. And you can find both of those under the unofficial page. If you just go to the search bar and type in ELE, you'll find Elev8ted Gaming Survivor Island right here. Elev8ted Gaming Max Buff. And these are both PVX. They both have the same exact server settings. And what we intend to do is Survivor Island is actually going to be going to PVX Clock as soon as that is available. So it'll be a dedicated PVX Clock server. Max Buff will stay as PVX Medium. And then we just dropped this new server, and as soon as I get with War Drum, hopefully we can get it featured on the list too with a little gold star on it. But it is called Elev8ted Gaming The Wild PvE. And in our description here, you'll see it says this server is sponsored by EmGamez. We actually, EmGamez, which is a girl named Emily, she's a fellow YouTuber, and I'll be sure to put her link in the description below, so make sure you check her out and subscribe. She's actually helping us fund this server, so it's going to be an awesome thing for us and for her to have another server as well to play on. So we wanted to say thank you again to EmGamez for sponsoring the server with us. And it's going to be full-on PvE, so it's a 22 slot server right now. All my Survivor Island server is also 22 slots. Max Buff is 26, and if we need to increase those, we will. But that's where we're at right now, and that's pretty much what we got going on, guys. That's all the news I've got today, and I hope to see everyone in the servers. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below so we can keep bringing you guys content and keep adding more servers to the list. Thank you as always, and have a great night.